There we go. Making sure that things actually work this time before I royally screw them up. So, yeah. This is, I'll admit this is a little bit of a thirst, because, Model 3, much like Metroid Fusion, was, one of those games that many thought it would be impossible to hack, mostly because of how complicated some things are. But, somehow, people have managed to do so. Although, not entirely much. Now, I also have zero idea if the inspiration for this was Half-Life Opposing Force, but if it is, that's a neat, clever convenience. Now, one would think we would be starting a new game, however, because of the limitations, according to one of the README files in the from the WOMs, well, from the thing that from the downloads. The most unfortunate result of this is that to play this hack in its entirety, you will have to change save files at the end of each segment to continue the story. And there are a couple of known bugs and specific soft locks, which I will be doing my best to avoid because, yeah, we don't like soft locks. Think. Whenever you are asked to load the second slot of a save collection, we start the game and once again go to the loan menu. Okay. So, I will have to keep that in mind because, yeah. Again, unfortunate limitations, but limitations that are that have to be put into place. Who knows? Maybe sometime in the future we'll actually start from like a new game and not just from the load menu. But for now, it is what it is. So now, let's go and enjoy the freshness, I guess, of this Model 3 hack opposing force. But do you need something? Yes. Speak of idea, go to the next vlog meet. That 5 are just an old DP Dragon Points. This guy is apparently a very angry pork tank. There we go, I got one. There's a vending machine again. Legs and Tepper are party members. Don't ask why, they just are. I think I'll avoid having to use bombs. Because that's a lot of Dragon Points I would have had to use. We have Over Boots and Gemini Bracelet right away, and we got some items on the run, so that's neat. Yo, Legs! I haven't seen you since training. How's it going? You were always a man of few words, huh, Legs? What a riot you are. I'm stuck here on guard duty because some newbie left the last pork bean miles away and bailed. Maybe I can stop at the cafe later. I wonder how smart the Claymen are. Do you think we could be replaced one day. Current unfortunate mood given how artists has to deal with things. Beams are powerful tools. Even though they're not that strong, a well-shot beam can bypass any shield. I took out a World Chimera by using the Drowsy mode, then going ham on it. I'm still waiting on my medal. No problem here. It's hard to be dead with this war strength. You gotta play dirty. Kick the shins in, insult them, even force surrender. Remember these right words and you will win. You heard a boogie woogie wisdom. Ah. Soothing music. Okay, he's just asleep. Let's leave him be. For us big mess, battles are all about outsmarting and outmaneuvering our enemies. When you're out there, use whatever means necessary to win. See, we don't level up like normal. We rank up and we are fit for promotion by our superiors. So what's most important for us is DP for better gear and the like. I see. Ah, the new recruits. I see you're both stuck killing again. Maybe one day we'll be equals. One day. This is an instant revitalizing machine. We have time to take a rest in it. Lakes, Teppa! What are you doing meandering about? The highway isn't this way. Mr. Facade will be here for inspection soon. No pork beans? How preposterous! Find one, then clear those pesky mice off the roads. Once they're finished, they may take some time off at Club Tillyboo. What are you waiting for? Chinese New Year? Go! Hang on, huh? Good luck today, guys. Huh? My name? It's Jim. Golly, no one's ever asked my name before. Thanks, guys. I'm sure we made that Pigmass Day. I hate this stupid old factory. This doesn't need you at all. Huh? Square, that's so mean. Eep! Ah, leave me alone! Fog. I kind of have to be real aware not to replace the second fire because that's kind of important. I found a Roadhog. Ow. Ow. Smoke bomb. Couldn't stop crying. But it didn't work, okay. Two experience points. A whole 2 experience points. Awesome. Squad robot forward. Bombers. Threw his body at the enemy. Says some nasty, horrible things. Feeling a bit strange. And attacks itself, because of course it would. Flew into a rage. Ow. Thanks for attacking your ally, good sir. Stop that. Smash! Oh, hey, it's that. It's that unmasked fella. Important information. According to our maps of the intelligence, there are several stray mice floating on our roads. We have a map of their suspected locations attached to this bulletin. The red circles mark the stray mice, and the blue circles mark our mousy spy. Best versus Major JJ. Marked highway map. Ah, okay. Aw, crap. Aw, crap. You guys gotta cover for me. This is the last Pokemon and I can't get reprimanded for crashing one again. There was an accident here. I saw it with my own eyes. It's scary. The world got so scary. You know what? You're scary too. Nope, no. Ow. Stop it. This is your device. Let me turn my mic a little bit. There we go. That'll help like a little bit overcome the volume of the game. At least it makes my ears. Just come on. Stop crying. Nice miss on legs. Yeah, let's go take out the one at the very end here. Legs, Teppa. What appears to be the problem? Oh, sorry, but this is now Port Green. I saw this despair in the Cantrum underpass. Whatever the heck that is. Damn, it's broke. If this facade was exposed to some extra dragon points once in a while, or the budget, maybe we would be more productive. Those bananas are coming out of our salaries. Sad but unfortunate. Sad but unfortunate? What am I saying? Best not to find those guys. Like, at all. Ah, but okay. We can start the line and score it. Dodge quickly, okay. Dodge quickly. Now you can see, well, crying. Oh, fuck off.
Well, at least it worked.
Didn't work. Okay. Gonna have to use the bomb. Ow, fire, fire. Bombs? Four experience points. Another Gemini bracelet. Thank you for taking the time to read. Phew, reading stuff is so hard. Ah, where'd you come from? Good question. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be in this area. Some beef jerky. Please be careful, Dan. Get the book green? I'm sure nobody will mind. Get out of the way, robots! Fuck you in particular! Talk to me when you chased all 7 mice, okay? There are 4 left. And they're all in the upper portion. Got it. Hey, so dangerous stuff. It's my own personal dangerous stuff that's for. No one can know buying this stuff. You want anything? Mostly a lot of bombs. Take less damage from party-wide attacks. Huh. I have to keep that in mind. Fascinating bevy of goodsmen, do we? Say, we look kind of familiar somehow. We restart chasing its self-service, so please use it as a threat. But I was stand here to say that it's station self-service. I'm a kill-free stray dog. We couldn't talk when you were riding your field earlier, so let's talk now. Yeah, you start the conversation. Oh. My favorite Dr. Fighter, actually. I think that's one of the few unchanged dialogue from the original fan translation. I don't know. Oh, not again. Out of power? Damn it! Hold on, my power Jerry is a transporter. Let me call him. He should be able to drop off a pork bean. It's a good thing we can just convene and get another one. That's fast we had to talk to Dan. Oh, what's up, Legs? Fancy meeting you here. Yeah, I'm a pilot now. I transfer goods, equipment, rations, bombs, instant revitalizing devices, clay, you know. Huh? ask? Oh, Major Burns let me take a two-day paid vacation. He's a great boss and he runs a great unit. Hey, since I'm on break, I can get you guys stuff on your missions. I can keep some of your stuff relatively safe too. Check out my current inventory. It's not much, but it might help. Okay, so he's our storage guy, understood. We're starting to one place or another, so if you ever need anything, just let me know anytime. There you are. Oh, you can't understand me. Tough crowd. I'm sorry, we have a job to do, Mouse. I'm sorry. There's much back there too. No. Okay, we can just grab that on the way back. Ah, you found me! Tell your boss I think you guys are super cool! Ah. Figure when I swung it. Ow. By the way, successfully. Huh? Oh, okay, I'll go home right now. By the way, I'm pretty soon none of my brothers will pass this tunnel. Way to the mice quest for the opening mission. I like that. Aha! Hey look, I'm blue! Bet you can't do that, huh? No, I don't show off then. He's blue now. But unfortunately, he's still pink, so, eh. Ah, you've saved them all. I have a message from my colonel. He says, take the rest of the day off, soldiers. Tiddaboo awaits. Or whatever that means. He had another message, actually. The story continues to say Star 2. Start to say Star 2 when you're ready. I'm surprised. That was fast. Okay. And it's going to force me to restart the game. So, okay, yeah. Where's the reset button? There we go. Okay, didn't actually think that one was actually pretty dang short, but here we are, I guess. Hold up. Second save slot? Okay. That's why this would be here, but you know why we would start here and not necessarily in Tiddaboo. I feel so much safer since you guys found it 3 years ago. It's hard to remember how we used to live like that. There's no telling what's going to happen next, so be careful. My husband's been showing us all kinds of things he's been getting from the big city. You think you could bring us there sometime? Eventually. Yo, so I got some suspicious places for you. Your map's been walked. So yeah, that's an extreme level of impossibility. Okay. Am I even sure I'm supposed to be in this area? They send more reinforcements to this place? Why? This is like a second home. Just keep up patrol and watch for troublemaking dissidents. More and more have been showing up lately. Like that kid and that cowboy. Okay, I'm gonna make a quick trip around to see if I'm not just being a dumb idiot. I just need to make sure I'm not being dumb and reading it. Okay, yeah, save file swap too. Okay. I had to make sure I read that correctly first. Okay. This annoying onlooker just won't move out of the way, so I've been keeping watch this whole time. He's not very suspicious though. It really is incredible. It's definitely what's coming all the way here to see. You can do it if you touch me. I want some. I want to be a black sheep too. No problem, Ian. Fireplace and firewood. I'm glad that's not a soft lock. Can take a nap on this bed. No problem, Ian. Well, nothing going on then. It's been rather empty as of late. Keeping those out of police business, especially at tense-filled places like this, because you're a nuisance. We're just 20 days off, so quit already. Quit asking your dumb questions. Would you never discourage? Would you usually never discourage? Would you sometimes discourage? This video has a lot of lightning lately. Pay attention now, let us be a lesson. Once we fall spawn the holes of all bad guys. Don't know why you're saying that when we are the bad guys. You want me to go all the way out there just for one check? No. No thank you. In fact, if I remember correctly... Free Thunder Bomb. If we bad guys have to that secret spot. Trinkets of happiness. I think Mr. Old Man West keeps trying to leave. Does he not like us anymore? This time home doesn't have much of a budget to work with, so everything is on broken record for us. I need to check the leak roof. It's really dripping away today. You don't say. I used to be so young and able. At least it's happy boxes if you're alive. You followed me here? Come to fence me, have you? Do you plan to carry me off? I'm already in a prison. I just came to talk, man. Where's Alec? Save your game, Sonny. Don't you worry one bit. I may be here, but I'm still gonna see if it is evil. Okay, so I really will have to go to that one spawned words. Damn it! As much as I was hoping not to. Alright, well that's gonna be a bit of a trip and a half. I can pick some of my mind's eye look underneath those outfits. Wah! Now I see why you wear them. Oops, sorry for being so judgmental. That was so mean. Doesn't it seem like officers from the train station never have to do a lot more work than the officers in the mountains? That seems a bit unfair to me. I done seen the big city. I done seen it. Stuff's crazy. Oh, a lot of stuff's crazy, man. There's simply been far too much lightning lately. The lightning somehow doesn't seem natural. That said, I can't imagine there being such a thing as a large fist of lightning. Let's not talk about it. He might catch on to us. Laptop. Sliverhead, get out of here. Pathetic damage you have. Get out of here. Smash! I'm a little confused as to how that was getting this still a handful behind, but okay. Not gonna mind one bit. Hello, good sir. Haven't you taken enough of my lumber? How are you guys building? This house I'm secretly living got blasted by lightning. Spend what spots I can, but don't know where I'm technically supposed to be, and like, am I supposed to make my way to Club City Boo? Ow. Well, one way I know that I was trying to avoid that just as a hand, but apparently its rounding was too good, I guess. You learn so little experience, God. It used to be that Tasmania's visitors were the only people you saw around here, but these days visitors from far away have been growing in number. And those visitors, all us. Didn't expect you to be spiritual type. Dragons. We've heard rumors discussing dragons in training before. Glad that's all I was there. The people were person for factory workers. For everyone else, a factory to say, are you factory workers? Yes. They're lying, aren't you? What the hell, man? No. Nah. I'm not training I'm not training for damn much dagger points, no. And I'm certainly not going to be fighting all the enemies here because they only give us weak experience anyway. That's so long of a way to just walk in the alley. Oh, why did I do that? Screw you guys. Ooh, sick experience. Freaking worse, I swear. Hi, old man. Yes? Freaking fuck off. I don't care. I'm just running away from you guys. I don't need your freaking lackluster experience. Go away. Freaking rambling mushrooms. Go away. For the love of... Go the hell away. We need to go to a club. What are you doing out here? I can afford a train today, even with the factory worker discount. So I've had to start wrestling these animals on the way to work. Thank you guys for funding the railroad though. If I had to deal with these crazy creatures on the way to work every day, it's really thank you for the generous ticket prices. Thank you, I guess. Sprinting bomb. Ah, freaking finally. I don't need to fight you. But whoa. Tickets, please. Yes, everything is in order here. Please get on. You know, probably should have grabbed that map, but kind of probably not gonna need it considering how the story goes, I guess. Oh well, this will be fine. There were fireworks inside. Ah. Probably save it here. Because again, you never know. It sure is only being a pick with no one to play with me. Only other person here is this lady in the bathroom. Or just room door was locked. An empty room, the door was locked. Like his old base. Really nice piece of work. Seems valuable and powerful. Wish you could play like him. Door's locked. Okay, seems like the objective is not here. As far as the game is concerned. Yes, I'll write down. I guess. Since technically I don't need to be up here. What's my objective? All the way back there? Okay, if you say so. I don't freaking know. I just freaking ran away from him about not long ago, come on. Fireworks! Ah. Woo. Go away. What the hell? don't really care for these guys at all. Especially since I'm not as strong as the main protagonist of this game. These goddamn enemies won't leave me the hell alone. God damn it. Just want to progress the story. And find the story where the hell it wants me to freaking be. So many enemies! Why are there so many enemies so cramped together? Move! Oh, go away, King Sharks! Ow! Ow! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Eep! Oh great, I kinda wasted time there, okay. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Literally, where else am I supposed to go? The only other place I could think of technically is the Pigmask factory. It's Chimera Lab, but nothing's saying it has to be there. God damn it! It just really drops you off at one place and expects you to be like, hey, hope you like exploring again, finding where the heck to go. Unless there's like one NPC I explicitly missed somewhere that told me where the hell to go. Reinforcements? We don't need you, gentlemen. Everything is on the control side. Okay, so where the hell do I go then? I'm not being told where to go. This is irksome. I've already checked like every goddamn place I need to check, possibly. I just need to find like that one NPC to specifically talk to. Am I supposed to be in here? Are you guys here to recruit me? Did you get my application? I mean, sister, please tell me I got a job. Did you guys come for some extra DP helping supervise? Oh, you're going to the boo. Apparently that place is real dumb since all those people quit. Okay, well thanks for telling me that. Where the frick do I go then? I'm supposed to go there now? It's what? This is so confusing. Are you a lady? No. This is the ladies room, you know. Sorry, I'm just trying to find where the plot is. And I do not mean the bathroom. Woo. Freaking slugs. There's nothing in here though. Like again, where the hell do I freaking go? Do I even have enough dragon points? Not even close. God damn it. Ah. Don't get how that was a back attack, considering it was facing me in the overworld. Tediousness at its finest. Gotta find out one NPC to even do anything. I honestly don't care about being back attacked. I just don't care. I don't care if this is somewhat cheating the system. I'm just real freaking tired of having to just run back and forth already. And given I saved in a rather unfortunate place, there's nowhere to go. Where else I was supposed to freaking go? You seem to be quite pleased with the destruction of my home. I don't suppose any of you are behind it? I am. That's a soft rock. We don't touch. We do not talk to Hinawa's grave. Someone appears to be sleeping inside. As one does. The entrance to the Candram underpass here has been firmly shut. How unfortunate. How much money do you have? From what I can tell you, I have about 260 DP. Way more than me. That's not fair. Look, I'm just trying to figure out where the hell to go. I've been looking, man. There's been no signs of them. And I don't know where the hell they've gone. Our forces have united, but that doesn't mean I like you. Don't you have a soup of bacon to eat somewhere, Biggie? How rude. I'm just trying to find out where the plot is. And where we need to go for said plot. I always wondered if you guys are actually pigs or not. I mean, can you speak pig? Is that pig not know at all? Do you, like, know them? problem here. This suit safe students is pretty great, huh? I don't want to talk to you. No, it isn't. It's not helping at all. What do you want me to do, man? This is our training facility. What do you think, pretty impressive, huh? Got a room. Get information. A 6-person party? How absurd! Oh, rookies. I've been serving in the summer for 3 years now. I was there for the Sunshine Forest operation, the Osho Castle incident, and I patched a burst of sun after he got hit by the Drago. Getting this high in the ranks doesn't come easy. You need hard work and effort. So, get to work. If I can find out Whale. Who knew? Being a big mask would be so intensive. Don't slow my perfect formation down, you two. Okay, yeah, I get ya. The discounts they give us here are amazing. All cheap food keeps you nice and fed. Okay, so where the hell do I freaking go? None of these help me with finding out where the hell to go. Don't just stay here to intimidate me. Let me speak to Fasana itself, cowards. There's still nothing I could technically do to him. Is nobody gonna tell me where the hell to go? Where the fuck do I go? What the fuck am I supposed to find? This is absurd and ridiculous. Let's just see some familiar faces. I mean, I can't see them per se, but you guys go for training? You don't remember? Weird. I went to the Tasmany factory here with this guy, Brutus. We've been best buds since then. Read to the far right, sirs. I'm supposed to be here. Oh, roommate's awesome, but I've got some bad news, dudes. I take a growth spurt. Doesn't look like it, but I had an insane growth spurt. Hope you don't mind. Uh-huh, sure. Apparently in this plan there are 7 objectives. We know the general location of a few of them, but we're currently gathering intel. This is Sound Valley. There is a possibility that they just have knowledge of the objective. Therefore, we have forces ready on the highway for when we find a breakthrough. Our poor course is there? Absurd. There is the people and we have no idea what this objective even is. Colonel, play with fire and get burned. Well, Major, you seem to be well acquainted with the concept. Were you not there in the forces with me that day? Look at what your work has accomplished. You're so close to victory now, Major. I know there's a volcano in the valley. The hazardous conditions may be too much. We need you, Major. Who gave you these orders, Colonel? Facade? Does he himself plan to be there? That's what the Facade plans to be there. He's calling it a moment of triumph. He's performing the highway inspection today. If all goes well, we shouldn't have any problems. What about report events that breaks front of the islands? We lost contact with our patrols on Snowcap Mountain, did we not? Reports of mysterious magic destroying outposts with dissipating tanks? Would you expect it not be the perfect time for something to go wrong? Do not say such things, Major. The patrol on Snowcap was lost to a blizzard. The forest patrols to a rogue chimera. The more you stop perpetuating these fears, the men will as well. As the facade will be accompanied as also gone as usual, Major. Aside for some haywire machinery, the highway is perfectly under control. Did you hear something? Anyhow, you split your forces between the highway and Sound Valley. If the natives have any resistance, you are authorized to order thunder strikes. As for me, I am to report back to the mother pork ship will group my forces for redeployment. Keep a transceiver tuned to the pork ship's frequency. The pork ship won't be near to the area, but we will keep comms open for you. Major Wedgenold is actually operating the ship's comms right now. Yeah, I'll go. Tell him that he's a good kid. So I have to wonder what these objectives are, don't you, Colonel? I mean, you don't suppose it has to do with these rumors, do you? All this digging, they must be looking for something. You know, a lot of things are a really big thing. That just feels right. The army has always been good to me. You've brought joy to so many people. If this is ensuring that we can finally defeat the enemy, it's all worth it. Is someone there? Remember, this is supposed to be classified. Yeah. And it's finally telling me to go F off. That was a lot of things there, but still doesn't help us where the frick I need to go. Not really feeling it, Thomas. I'm just lost and confused. Later, Biggies. Do I have to make more weapons? You're fine. I'm just lost. so confused. Still don't know where the hell to go. Tell me something, it said. No, you're not helping, it said. I guess maybe I am supposed to go back there. I don't freaking know. I don't even remember how to get back there, and the one path towards there is cut off. Or maybe a whole two of them. Still freaking god hate it here. Ah, whatever. Yeah, game. I don't know about you. I don't know where the frick to go from here. Like, sure, I got a freaking huge lore dump, but doesn't really help. Giving me mixed signals here, game. I don't know what to do with it. I can't go to Titiboo because that event has transpired. I just, Gah. I need to freaking find where the hell to go. God damn it. Back through this tunnel for like the goddamn freaking 5th time in a row now. I freaking hate it here. Yeah, I know, it's just me being a dumb and not doing the whole talk more again about that like I had possibly, but it's freaking dumb how it just puts you like right smack dab in Tasmilly Village for no other reason, and then it just expects you to just remember the fact that you have to go to Tilliboo, and upon realizing that nothing else is going on there, somehow get lost for like 5 goddamn minutes or something. It's been like more than that, but freaking goddamn it. And the only person left in this joint. I'm just handing in the bathroom so I don't have to leave. Oh, some guy told me to deliver this message to whoever came in next. I don't remember it exactly, but basically you're getting immediately recalled because of some emergency. Oh, and apparently this is the end of the segment. You can only locate the next collection of save files. You want to load save slot 1. Was that really so difficult? Okay, the next collection of save files I haven't loaded in. Anytime the game wants to load. Ugh. There we go. Power levels have been low lately, so some of the machinery in town is unstable. Most of the guys in the generator will get to act together. Hey, you guys, you're suspicious. You're headed to the tower, aren't you? That's what I say if any suspicious people snuck inside, so security was tight. Seeing as we're calling back here, I'm going to have to suggest otherwise, good sir. Right, successfully. Freaking hell. Sir, no suspicious people have passed through here, sir. I don't believe you. If the generator is destroyed, the tower will collapse, so a special type of transfer installed in the generator. The team's supposed to keep watch up there. But if those insurgents really are headed for the generator, then please tell me, Mr. Facade. The problem here is what I'd like to say, but the generator defense system part way out of the tower is really buggy. It'd be such huge trouble in bad guys stuck in. Yeah, that generator defense system further up the tower. This is get real ugly real quick. Tomorrow's running schedule is a lie, so I'm trying my best to organize all in. It's no fun, especially when dry eyes start to set in. Mr. Facade, of course, sir. The motor pork ship is hovering on standby above. I'm going with you, right? Mr. Facade, when did you leave the command party? You seem to have been replaced by a dog-like fellow the commander's taken a liking to. That's not a commander? I assumed I would have claimed a dog-like gentleman. If you wish to follow him, he just went up to see the boss. Of course, I'll send my finest catchers to assist you. He did seem very commander-like, though. And that dog seemed very man-like. Sunny, it's occasional, landing his bases. Ah, those guys are so afraid of us, we sure got them. Mr. Facade and sisters ran out this way ladder. Yeah, for straight into a trap, haha. Just know that if you go out there, I really don't think you can come back. Yeah, get out of here, you weaklings, stinklings. They better run, you imposters. Just wait till Mr. Facade is after you. That's on company blocked away. Bombs? Oh, come on, I was throwing a bomb first, you jerk. Ow. What do you mean it didn't work? Oh, jeez. Owie. Jeebus. Pretty sure this might be one I have to use. Is it that I'm supposed to win, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, for us defense are not doing very well. Ah, yes, the ways on lipstick. Ow. Don't worry about the screenshots. Texas kick. Shouldn't these guys be dead from? Of course you would kill yourself. Well, I'm dead. It's nice that they got the... It's nice that they managed to do this, I guess. Okay, yeah, so I am intended doing that. Okay. Understood. So ways again here I can... Twist the wall. One, fuck off. I need that health. Fuck off. Oh my god, seriously, fuck off. Baba. This is getting ridiculous. Please, I just want my health for good contestant. Fuck off. All these dang things to avoid a freaking single point of damage because I need it for the boss fight. Oh, go away. Thank you. Good gravy. Freaking save. Okay. Also, just gonna make it safe state too, because yeah, this seems like a fight I have to defeat. Nice miss. Didn't go off. Ow. Didn't work in Kumator. Ow, damage high. Dodge quickly. Can I please heal for the love of God? We're gonna be a while. No, actually, does attacking Kumator physically works because he's more magically defensive, I believe. And of course Lucas would do that, okay. There we go. Don't know why there's a blank spot there, but okay. Ow. Cease. Cease. Ah, freaking Lakes is dead again. Heck you. And if it starts going so tempo's down anyways, we can man of freaking goodness. Ow. Stop it. Wrong person. Okay. Ah, how the hell am I supposed to do this? Oh, cool. I don't even have to waste on lipstick anymore. That's fucking awesome. God. Okay, well, since I know it's a boss fight, let me just reload that save file, so so that we have the lipstick. Because it's freaking annoying how it. That was like the only one we had, and I didn't realize it goes away upon death. Or upon reloading. Okay. Just utterly great. Utterly great and fantastic. What a great freaking start. Okay. We got that. So now let's just Giffen Facade is like the only one who can actually do some battle, can gain some levels. Probably would be best to just start grinding him up, I guess. It would probably help. Okay. I understand why they want us to grind up facade, but this is tedious and it's fine, and it's really irksome. I mean, I kind of figured I didn't have to fight the enemies for the most part, but since now we have a boss fight, would kind of help a little bit. Bum bum. Why do they keep throwing bombs? Stop it. Whee! I'm so glad the game is actual combat. Actually has combat. The third save slot in. I'm all for it. It's just would have been nice to know ahead of time, I guess. Oh, now he's starting to feel feverish. Okay. Let's just go back and forth a bit. Because that's all I can do when the situation arises. Fire Gamma. Freeze Omega, Thunder Gamma, Life of Gamma, Brain Shock Omega, Offense Down Omega, Defense Down Omega. Okay. Don't know if those will precisely help, but would be neat if that's all the grinding I technically had to do. Would be neat. Okay. Let's just replace that one. Down Omega. Ow. Life of Beta. 1 damage. I think we... Okay, never mind. So I think we better take out Lucas, but except I can't move. Except I can't move. Ow. Life of Beta. Stop that! Ow. Sticking bombs. Ow. Life of Gamma. 69 health. Fuck you. Like I love the human tool, but still gotta do my best to win heal. Nice miss. Ow. Oh, I just healed up, Lucas. Fuck off. All the bombs being thrown today. Oh joy, awesome.
would so love it if this would actually work on everybody else. Because, you know, that'd be nice. Awesome, outstanding. What do you mean it freaking doesn't work? Kumatora is like one of the only two special attackers out there. Oh my freaking goodness. What doesn't work? Oh, ah. Nice combo attack. Freaking okay. I see how we're doing this now. Somewhat. Frick. Ow. Sorry about that, Kumatora. Kumatora was able to run away. Okay. We're working on a strategy somehow. We're working on a strategy. We're doing fine. You're doing fine so far. Okay, well, we got a good strategy so far. We got a good strategy. We just gotta make it work. We just gotta make this work. Just gotta have the luck on our side to actually make sure that Kumatora is solidified. Okay, not that time. Oh, fuck off. I mean, I'm using special attacks anyways, but still. You can heck off. Retort, please. Okay, Kubator's down. Oh. We made Kubator 1. We should be able to take on Lucas now. Because he's the only other major threat. Also nice. Not nice in the fact that those numbers were inflicted upon a child, but you know. Well, a teenager in this time, I guess. I think he would be a teenager around the event of this age, yeah. The event of this age, like, okay. What are words? Just continue to do that, you continue to freeze him, and, you continue to attack Teppa. And legs can't do anything also. Okay, Lucas is down. Oh, that's Dustin now. Okay. Okay. Ow. Nice. Ow, ow. Yeah, no, bonus him. I can hear ya. I facade were here. I don't think that would work though. And that's just not really a robot though, so saltwater gun's not gonna do a thing. Worms. There we go. There we go. We eventually got the strategy down. Heck yeah. Whew. That was a cup of knife noodles. I'm heading back down the hill because you never know if there might be another fight. The order's been given to fully call off and contain the Thor area. Damn it. Don't look at the defense escape, okay. If you say so. There's like a hot springs at the top, so yeah, whatever. This is fine. Oh, you cut off my you cut off the means by which to heal. Also, yeah, don't interact with that. That is soft lock. That came from the generator room. Those bastards! After them! Something stood inside Facade. Facade is serious now. Okay, yeah. Okay. I suppose that's one way to handle that event. Jeebus likes to feature. Mr. Facade, the person is a Conant. They've already done air repair over damage to the generator, but I think you've got them. What? Blow off the tower. If we have to, Mr. Facade. Those two workers we need you need to evacuate them, Mr. Facade. It's not enough we want a pork ship. You, the one in pink. Don't want you on the Chimera lab. Do you want people to collect anyone while off from what remains of the insurgents? Let's get Mr. Facade. Oh, so you may now proceed to load the save Star students away. Okay. Thank you, thank you for that. Oh, yeah. No, okay. If we're at the Chimera lab, then I know what this part is pertaining to. You might be dealing with some mixed up creatures today, huh? In that case, you need a Chimera Tamer. A wonderful weapon that will allow you to avoid harm while dealing with terrible danger. Check it out. Effective against all Chimera. It's even flame-proof. Lost my max HP, but raises my offense. Welcome. You are pick as designation PG Mask 2176 Tipper, correct? You are quiet on 4B1. Location has been marked on your map. Thank you for clocking in into 2176. Okay, so yeah, at the bottom. Thank goodness there was nothing giant, brilliantly red. That is escaped at the moment. Sure hope that stays that way. Okay, he'll let it escape early. Ah, known boy. Next time useful. Oh, and transmit a message to my buddy in the specimen room. Tell him hi. In the specimen room. Oh, hi, buddy. Yep, okay, that's particular case you in from. I ain't going nowhere near there. Hopefully. Just gotta find where the specimen room was. Here, you can have this medicine. It's the latest stuff. All these medicines have similar names and I mix them up all the time. Enemy bufferizer. Why would I exactly need that? We've been able to continue our Drago research with the latest Mark II model. Right now it's in the courtyard. Unfortunately, being a prototype, it has been a little aggressive recently. But fear not, being the genius I am, I was able to install a failsafe. All I must do is hit it 16 times to disable it. If you're really scared, you might be able to do without getting hurt. Surely that would pose no problem being the skilled combatant Professor Wall. This means lunch breaks quite difficult. Hi? Ah, you must be in highly classified order. Apparently we were supposed to be issued one of those today, but my body lost it. Oh, we screened to see the storage room. It was quite an important order. Okay. Oh, I just placed an important order straight from the top and I can't find it. I lended it to one of my buddies when he was going on his lunch break. He was heading to the courtyard now, but I can't find him anywhere. It was really quite important. Oh, hi, that is a freaking... Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. The Mecha Dragon Mark II suddenly attacked. Oh, they expect me to get a 16 hit combo with this? What the fuck? Good advice. Shoot advice again. Oh my gosh, seriously, how's it hitting now? Big City Soda, which did not do much at all. Seriously, how are you hitting this much now? What happened to your accuracy, man? Okay. I think I'm starting to see possible strategy. Okay. I'm sure that 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 was neat. Tried to knock us out in the end. It was a lab coat. Floor 1 storage room. What's there? Overcoming shyness. Overcoming shyness. You found a classified order. Read it. Direct order to all military personnel. The commander has received a new primary objective to our fighter plan. There are 7 needles scattered across the islands that only the commander can pull. If he pulls 4 of them, victory is ours. We must locate these needles and ensure the commander's safety. One has already been located in the old castle in Tasmany. All military personnel ought to be summoned in Tasmany immediately to assist in the assault. The castle is said to be protected by some mystical force. Yeah, right. No matter. Line up all ground troops to report to Tasmany immediately. Colonel Pickens. P.S. The order straight from the top. PPP, yes. You can now load the next safe collection free. Okay. Make sure you load safe slot 1 for collection free to continue the story. Thank you. See you in Tasmany. M3OP. File renamed. We reloading. Okay. Onwards we go. Why do I have Dustin? Oh, I have him captured. Okay. And then there's sweating is in the end. Fucking hot, very, very hot. Hot feet. Secret? Have secret. You have secret? I have no secret. Sorry, sorry. Not scared. Not scared of Piggy. Me too, boing. Sticky man is friend. Me have no secret, no nothing. Smile. Pig people, boink. Hi, hi. You look scary, scary, scary. This is Sun Valley. Don't make me explain any more than that. I'm not even really sure what the deal with this place is. We're supposed to be looking for some sort of item, but the natives won't tell us what it is. Maybe that descendant was, he knows. Bring him in for interrogation. The new fight bots will scare it out of him. Cramped. Ding ding. No understand what is what. Fa. Ding ding. Table 1, ding ding. We can't continue pushing past this village. We sound to lead pork roasters, but for some reason they refuse to continue forward. They're taking control of the caves and furnace if we go in. They cause Nathan flare the flame source at us. It's really quite rude, and we can't show up to the boss empty-handed, so they better knock it off. Just, like, be careful if you go in. Key! Making a whole bunch of chalkboard scratching sounds while trying to tell scary stories. What are you guys hiding? What happened to that guy who fell? Do not know. Don't make us get out of the roasters. You better tell us or we'll start tickling your underarms. No, yes. No, no. Good, bad, yes. Wait, look. They got that bum guy. There you are. Great job, Legs. We're taken from here. Apparently, a huge order just got sent out for all personnel to report to Tasmany. But the boss wants us to stay here so these troublemakers don't get away. There's actually a super secret special order for you in Tep. Since the highway inspector went bad, the Clayman factory went on strike. The leader of the pork roaster unit, Major Burns, got his entire group to go crazy and start melting Clayman. He seems to pick mask all the bad guys. Us! At this point, he's no better than his bum idea. Just take care of him on your way back to Tasmany, okay? And if you see Burns... never mind. Right. We'll take the person over here. Tie him up. That's the end of this part. To continue part, you have to load save part 2. You should be an extra buttons by now. Tep is waiting in the next save slot. You guys are going back to our factory on the highway, so just load the next slot and we'll wait here. That was a really freaking sword. Holy crap. I mean, like, understandable, but, you know, I'm just surprised that was actually really freaking short. And just go on the map, we need to go to the factory on foot. I don't know if we go to the factory or to Tasmany, but we'll check both. Just on the off chance. You don't scare me anymore. Wait, do I get two maps? Apparently I still have to. I'm surprised I have this at this point. Like, why would I need to have this? No, well. Oh, hi. You're new enemies. A pork roaster trapped you. Shot flame after flame. Ow. Nice. Said some nasty, horrible things. Soft flames out. Oh, gee. But you're a regular enemy, though. Oh, Webber Pig Mask. Okay. You don't mind me, then. Considering that this is here, though, I'm a little worried that we have a boss fight on hand, and yeah, considering we can't level up and just have this level, you know what time it is? It's time to save state. Oh no, my two buddies! Whatever are you doing? Just running away, just rebelling against me like this. My compadres. West. Don't worry, I was sent to help. I was sent to help stop the uprising. We've got this path cut off. The way is up. Regime dismounted. They can't escape now. Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you capture arrange to burn this Rosie? No way, you didn't? We don't know where he is. He must have escaped. Damn! We've captured his battalion, though, and the commander himself has ordered absolutely everyone taskworthy. Spurn shouldn't be too much of a concern to us. Travel taskworthy, load the next safe collection and safe collection 4. Load safe slot from there. If you talk to me again, my job is to repeat this message. That one was actually pretty dang short. I mean, I guess there's only so much you can do with just like saving and stuff, so that is entirely understandable. I thought I had to do another boss fight, but had to do another boss, but apparently not. Uh-huh. Well, yeah, I guess we're all playing as the masked man, so yeah, this makes sense. We secured this area, sir. The girls upstairs have been dealt with and the entire second floor is secure. Your face was not en route. We found a little resistance here, sir. I doubt this castle is going down without a fight, though. If this needle is really all important, we best keep our guards up. Colonel, the needle may be down below. Before heading into the dungeon, we are holding fast for reinforcements. The spirits of dead warriors are said to haunt that place, and I don't want to get turned into a strip of bacon. Maybe you guys should take a recon and make your way down there. Does anything compare with my level? I am literally running away from my life here. Thank you. Appears to be locked. Ancient banana. Beef jerky. Is it... Commander! We've been given orders to restore to the Chimera Lab. And the reinforcements were just 2 captains. The boss says they're here to assist you and the Colonel. But most of us have to leave. Apparently the situation at the lab is dire, sir. There's been a request for you to go as well after the Needle's Ball. All tanks will be restored on most of our end. Good luck, Commander. Also, the boss also says you can order the next save slot. Save slot 2, fund the save collection. Proceed whenever you're ready, Commander. Just do it immediately. Why when I got packed tax? Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks and Hippo with us now. They managed to get here pretty dang fast from just being so far away, though. Cease. It's not majorly huge damage, but just wanted to say, just want to heal. Uh-huh. So, I don't think this is supposed to happen. Really do not think this is supposed to happen. I have... Okay. Some spice are totally revealed and immersion is now broken. Okay, note to self, do not heal in the hot springs. Understood. Freaking understood. Just gotta deal with what we gotta... Just gotta deal with it. Magic Gelatin. They've made mincemeat! No match for my special spicy knuckle attack! We party for so long, but it finally got old. So more of us gave up party life as time went on. Wow, I'm surprised you came here. This castle is boring now, I could just die. It was the same for adventure 3 years ago though. But it's been nothing at all since then, nothing. In fact, if you hadn't just come around and talk to me just now, today would have been another empty day and leading to an empty tomorrow. No? Oh, but I want to talk. No? I see. Okay, whatever. Looks like you can hook something to the camp stick. Looks like it. Doesn't mean I can. Excuse me, sir. Can I talk to you? You could probably get over there if you had a whoop stick with you. That's where over there is. Sir, can I help you? So it appears you have kind of soft locked me. Okay, never mind. Where am I supposed to go? That isn't just figure out. Probably wants me to go back down. Like through that locked door or something. I could just reload saved. You see, you were not here before. Couldn't have won. What do you mean I can't win? I'm trying to run as fast as I can. There we go. Yep, okay. I knew it. Some sort of incredible power seems to be sleeping here. Pour the needle? No, you know you must. You go to pour the needle. Strangely, Yan was not able to touch it. It seems to be protected by some magic force or one. Until the source of this protective force field is destroyed, you need to stay stationary. Never the source of this magic, Commander. Freaking warming nights. Teppa, now's not the time. Magic card. So leave Teppa alone. Oh my freaking goodness, so many freaking enemies. Hi, what are you doing in the passageway? There definitely seems to be something there. Don't tell me that's not nothing. Oh. Yeah, no, those are dead pigmen. Hi? Okay. Oh, and they actually managed to get rid of the UI ball for this one. Why didn't that happen for like Lucas Custom Kumatora? I don't know. But that's cool. I am gonna make another save state though because heck that idea. Okay. Kill of Alpha. That didn't work. Pick up Final Gamma. Nice. Nice. Very good damage. Defensive main gun. Oh, hard code. Yeah, do that. So all this random stuff. Get a bum bush. 153. 177. Pick a freezer maker, no boy. Okay, cease. Alpha Beta. Ow. Well, I think Lex is going down his turn. Collapsed. Good thing you have a couple of life noodles too. Couple of life noodles. Bombs. All I can do is really defense up, can ya? Grasped the knife tightly and pounced on the enemy, but the knife was too low to pierce his foe. Okay, you just did not care about that offense, okay. Heal thyself. Man, you're just really up your defense now. Oh, I did get maxed out on that, so once. Hey, there we go. And this was the first boss I actually managed to defeat in one try. What about the psychic off at the training facility, Commander? You should go for that needle. I'm sure the psychic was the cause of that force field. It could be the main story of the hack. You can continue the epilogue, save for more or fewer credits. You win! Oh, I also love how that Ionia boss just respawns. Well, we'll do as the dialogue says, and load the epilogue. Research facility. Research laboratory, rather. Huh. Okay. But at the very least, I don't have to deal with enemies here. Whoa. Almost every room. Ah, you're back! You've been on a wonderful show pulling that Nino and all. Now come talk. There's just so much to talk about. Ah, Commander, my beautiful son servant. That good for nothing facade is getting his reconstruction makeover right now. No matter, you were always my favorite. What did you do with the magnify? I know another needle has been pulled. I think it was pulled by, Hugh. A waste! Finally, some action! So cute he thinks he can pull them all. I'll be keeping my eye on him. He puts on an entertaining show. Spankety, spankety, spankety. But I need you, my lifeless son. When we pulled him, I could finally obtain the power of power. The power of Neo. It can be our world. We don't need that idiot facade or anyone else in my world. I envy you, having been born into Porky's world. I have another gift for you. The team and I have created awesome wings that will let you fly over the islands. What would you do without me? What would you do without Master Porky? Nothing. You'd be nothing. The real fun is just starting. At the end of the hack, go for the door behind me to view the credits. I hope you find this hack enjoyable, or at the very least somewhat interesting. A lot of people helped make it happen, and here they are! OSU made by Dane Leoniback, programmed by Yosuke and Luenzu 1. I think that's how it's pronounced. Graphic and Circus and Rewind Feline. Logo and iron made by Sam Salmon. Concept art by Falcon. Concepts by Spike. Lucas Sprite made by Foresight. Custom Kumitoa sprite made by Momoi Makiko. Plus it's the Botfly sprite, which I haven't seen yet, which that'll be on screen if I can remember to actually encounter that enemy. Made by PK Fire. Playtests by Kahaj, Zoe Musing, Luke, Rewind Feline, and Dane. Specific thanks to Spider Freak 1011, Jeffman, Iwe Kachana, and you, obviously. Aww. Make sure to check out the forum to see if you liked it. Thank you. Have a good day. It's not letting me progress any forward, so yeah. That's it. Yeah. Even though it's like short as heck, I really did like some of the ideas in here, like unlevelable pig masks, leveling up, having to level up facade. But yeah, this is actually just, even if it wasn't much, it was still a little bit of a neat concept. And hopefully more of Mother 3 can be hacked, and who knows, maybe one day we'll have a fully playable hack from start to end, who knows. This has been on the cue card. Congratulations! Please refrain from opening this door.
But yeah, I'll make sure to link in. I'll be sure to link the credits to the hack and stuff, so that you can play this by yourself. The Masked Man's got a little rider animation. That's cool. But yeah, other than that, that was pretty short. Only had to fight like 2 bosses. Yeah, ignoring the fact that there's some weirdness that you really shouldn't do. But again, I really like this, and I hope in the future that someday, like Metroid Fusion, more stuff can be figured out about Moto 3 so that it can be fully editable and we have more Moto 3 hacks in the future. But that's gonna be all for me today. Yeah. There's a thing tomorrow. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'll be sure to do it, or whatever's next on the team schedule. I'll see you guys then.